Ulcerative colitis pain can happen at any time and anywhere, so it's important to know what to expect and have a plan of action on how to manage your pain. For instance, just yesterday, I was at a family meal when suddenly it felt like I was getting stabbed from both sides, and I was sitting there and slowly getting lower and lower in the chair due to the pain. This pain can happen at any time. So why do we even get this pain? Why are we feeling pain? Well, the first reason is inflammation. The inflammation can stimulate the nerves inside of your colon, and it can send pain signals to the brain, causing you to experience pain. The next reason are ulcers. These are open sores and they cause irritation, and of course the symptom that we all know with ulcerative colitis, that is bleeding. The second reason is muscle spasms. The inflammation can cause the colon to contract abnormally, causing further pain. The last reason is gas. Inflammation can make the colon more sensitive to gas, and this means that the gas that you have, and you might just need to fart, hurts so much more. So how can we help manage this pain? Now that we know the reasons that the pain could be happening, what can we do about it? So my first line of defense is to lie down. And I like to lie down on my side. Now, not on a chair like this, but if I'm to lie down like this, I usually find that the pain subsides quite quickly. And you can do this wherever and whenever you need to. You feel the pain coming on, just give lying down a little go. Try lying on your side and see if the pain goes away. I'm already feeling, I'm not even in pain right now, but it feels like a lot of pressure has been alleviated from my gut. And that's the very first thing that I like to do. And sometimes I've had to do that out in public. Sometimes the pain just comes on out of nowhere and I have to lie down. For instance, I was at work and suddenly people were noticing that I had started slowing down. I started walking around like this. I was hobbling around, and my manager told me to just go into the other room and lie down. And I did that, and about 10 to 15 minutes later, I felt able to move again. But sometimes the pain is just completely incapacitating and it can totally ruin your day. And there's times when I've been lying there and it just hasn't helped. So what can we do when that happens? Well, that's when I like to turn to heat. For instance, you could get a hot water bottle. You could lie in bed with the hot water bottle and press it to your gut. And then hopefully the pain can subside. So the heat can help alleviate any sort of cramping or block that message of pain temporarily from going to your brain. So it can help make it feel as if the pain has been lessened. If the hot water bottle isn't available, you could always have a hot shower, direct the water onto your abdomen and let the heat touch your gut. Or what I like to do is have a nice hot bath, and this can help encase your body in the heat and let that heat really get into your gut. So the next thing on my line of defense for pain is, of course, painkillers. Just simple old paracetamol. Paracetamol can go a long way, and it's more effective than you might give it credit for. Just drop some paracetamol if you're finding that pain too unbearable. You could always take some other painkillers, but that is up to your discretion. I don't go much further than paracetamol. The next thing that I really do, and sometimes it's the only solution, and that is just to give it time. Pain will just subside in time. And sometimes I've had to spend hours just lying there, waiting for the pain to subside. And when this is going on, for instance, the meal that I was at yesterday, I just had to do breathing exercises. I would just take a deep breath in, and I'd do it again. And let your body try and relax. Try and bring the focus of that pain down. Sometimes you can almost negate some of the pain by just focusing on something else, distracting yourself, and focusing on the breath can help. But it can also help relax those muscles inside of the gut. If you're having any sort of spasms or any pain related to that, slowing down your breathing, reducing your stress can help relax those muscles. So the next thing is making sure that you're actually managing your flare and managing it in all sorts of ways. The ways that I've mentioned many times on this channel, making sure you're on the right medications, making sure those medications are actually helping you, and having tests done to check your inflammation levels to make sure that those medications are actually having an effect. And then all the other plethora of ways, like sleeping on time, making sure you're getting your 8 hours of sleep, having nutritious foods to give you the building blocks for healing, physical activity, community, the pillars of healing. And if you want to go over these pillars in detail, I've got a free PDF that you can sign up to down below, and that will get sent to you. But focus on those pillars, make sure you're actually managing your flares. Otherwise, you're going to exacerbate those symptoms we talked about at the start. You might be getting more ulcers. Those ulcers might be getting more and more sore. You're not absorbing those nutrients properly because you're still flaring. You need to manage your flares. And this is probably one of the biggest things that you can do towards your pain. But the thing is, I still get the pain even now when I'm not currently in flare. Touch wood, not superstitious. So those are the ways in which I generally manage my pain. I usually find that lying down is one of the best approaches. And that's why it's my first line of defense when I'm dealing with ulcerative colitis pain, because it is one of the most effective ways. Sometimes I find I'm almost bedbound during the pain because the pain is just so great when I'm up. When I'm lying there, it's just alleviated. I mean, even now, it kind of makes me want to fart, to be honest. I was going to try and push out a fart. I probably should not while I am recording. But yes, sometimes the pain just becomes so great I am bedbound for a bit. So many times have I had to walk around like this. And as the pain gets greater and greater, I have to hunch over even more. And then it's just really time for me to go and lie down. Unfortunately, that's just what happens with ulcerative colitis. And you're just going to have to find your own ways of managing it. But do try the ways that I've mentioned today. And I really hope that they can help you manage your pain too. And if you've got your own way that I haven't mentioned, then leave it down in the comments below so anyone watching this video can also try your methods of pain management too. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.